guys, welcome to Midnight Screaming. My name is Melanie. I'm continuing my 31 day spooky season horror movie marathon where I'm watching horror movies I've never seen before. Today I saw the movie Infinity Pool, directed by Brandon Cronenberg. It stars Alexander Skarsgård and Mia Goth. Basic plot of the film follows James, played by Alexander Skarsgård. He is visiting this kind of resort island with his wife, and he's there to kind of gather inspiration because he's a writer. But while they're there at the resort, they meet Mia Goth's character and her husband, and they kind of develop a bit of a bond. They go out to have a nice day, and then as they're driving back to the resort in the evening, Alexander Skarsgård's character runs into a pedestrian on the road. First, they leave the body there, but he's later apprehended by police. He's basically given two options. One, he can be executed for his crimes, or two, he can pay to have a clone made out of him and watch the clone get executed. And so he chooses option number two. While they're watching a clone of him get unalived, his wife is clearly very disturbed by this, but James is kind of oddly intrigued by it. So the next morning, his wife is obviously very disturbed and wants to go home, but James cannot find his passport. So he ends up staying on this island and kind of exploring this concept and hanging out with Mia Goth and her kind of group of rich people who really enjoy doing some very nefarious things. This film really dives into the fact that rich people can get away with a lot of weird stuff because they don't have to face the consequences for their actions. In this film, there's a group of very wealthy people that literally just continuously do crime and just do whatever they want because literally they don't have to face the consequences. They can just make another clone of themselves and watch that clone get violently unalived and then just do everything all over again. His character, like at the beginning of the film, he is a morally upright person, but as this violence continues, he's continuing to kind of lose himself and his humanity. It just shows kind of like how violence can really change a person. It explores the concepts of your humanity and how violence can really chip away at that, because like that lack of consequence really just chips away at it, you know? It was an interesting concept, this film. And it would be a Cronenberg family movie if there wasn't just a lot of disturbing imagery in this film. So like there are a lot of weird, kind of dreamy, strange scenes, very violent, gory. I think Mia Goth did a wonderful job portraying her character. I think Alexander Skarsgård did a great job. There are a lot of strong actors in this movie. I would personally probably rate it maybe like a 7.5 out of 10. I don't think I'll be watching this one again, but I definitely think it's worth the watch. I did like the ending. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, yikes. I don't want to spoil anything further for y'all. I would suggest this movie. I would recommend it. I think it's definitely worth a watch. It's just probably not one I'm going to sit down and watch again. I think a lot of the themes that they explore in this movie are very interesting. So yeah, I would definitely recommend it. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this film. This film came out, I think, in like January 2023. It's been out for a while, but I just didn't catch it when it was in theaters originally, but I'm glad I finally watched it. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this film, and thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it.